Hey guys. So, I was asked, hey LadyChann, how come you haven't did what Errol has responded to Terence Bud Crawford, to TC? Where's your response? Yeah, I know he's American. British people wait on my ass to hear what Errol Spence has got to say. So, let's go. Stand by.
How you girls? LadyChann? Not me. Not me. No, sir. No, not me. I can tell you why, see? Hear this. Listen. Me and the caramel teaser, Q-face teaser, stiff titty round body, big cocky please. I'm a lover tag teaser, forgive me when me need them. I'm one the passport body and all the visa. Big puppy squeezer, pop man from.
Well, if Bud is using cue cards, yours looks like a copy and paste. In the boot Disney.
I'm an steamer, me do it reader, big time freaker, no concealer. Nike just do it and bring all the feeder. Have a long beater, long John seeker. Be a Miley, not Bob, just reader. Act like Tika. You, I saw me talking. Hear this. Cocky me no run down, no, not me. Can't give me one rope, slam, not me. Back up behind, but don't touch my weed. Make sure you have a fresh smoke when you breathe. Mediation, no, not my lead. Love it hardcore, no soft styling. From the bed to the floor, like a crime scene. Take two twins so you can't read me. IC3 always please me. Could the IC2 tell me what you gotta do? IC1 like Julius Caesar. King of the Greeks, kinda know how to do it. Deep voice, my choice. Nice to meet ya. Take it down now, then back up like a tweeter. Fully gas up, top up me meter. Keep it gully, daddy we creeper. Follow the leader. I want it dirty, send out the cleaner. 19 along, get me the on the scene. Ring the alarm, roll one up with the team.
All money ain't good money. No money is no money. No money ain't good money. In the build Disney.
Not me, can't give me one rope, slam, not me. Back up behind, but don't touch my weed. Make sure you have a fresh smoke when you breathe. Mediation, no, not my lead. Love it hardcore, no soft styling. From the bed to the floor, like a crime scene. Take two twins so you can't read me.
She love the way that I slam it, get a million juke.
A smart boss tells his employees what to do. An employee listens to his smart boss, and that's what you do in the build Disney.
Couple shots of rock and it's that again. Wind up the tin, wind up the tin. Gal them teaser, side pussy seeker. Push it in deeper like submarina. Rage our make gal hotter than a fever. Ganja me one not shisha, see it there. Pussy me run, no, not me.
Just rambling, and I know he didn't come up with half of these tweets. They were sent to him, in my opinion, and then, he's just pasted them out. Like I said, good old copy and paste in the build Disney.
Can't give me one rope, slam, not me. Back up behind, but don't touch my weed. Make sure you have the fresh smoke when you breathe. Mediation, no, not my lead. Love it hardcore, no soft styling. From the bed to the floor, like a crime scene. Take two twins so you can't read me. Alright, how you going, this LadyChann? Yeah, you have to give a round of applause to the man on the moment. It's Rage. Yeah. No, not me. God.
No, you and Al Heyman, sir, are nothing like TC and Bob. Bob paid him a guarantee of 4 milli in the build Disney. You get guarantees of nothing. Bars.
Hear this. Listen. Me and the caramel teaser, Q-face teaser, stiff titty round body, big cocky please. I'm a lover tag teaser, forgive me when me need them. I'm one the passport body and all the visa. Big puppy squeezer, pop man from Reba, one bad man in ya, like I Katina. Now take the heat, then nobody come in ya. Win, yo, so yes, slap it time, wrap it, then put it on repeat. I'm an steamer, me do it reader, big time freaker, no concealer. Nike just do it and bring all the feeder. Have a long beater, long John seeker. Be a Miley, not Bob, just reader. Act like Tika. You, I saw me talking. Hear this. Cocky me no run down, no, not me. Can't give me one rope, slam, not me. Back up behind, but don't touch my weed. Make sure you have a fresh smoke when you breathe.
the only heavy lifting you've been doing is them big buck teeth horse veneers in the build dizzy. And that big old gigantic magnum of gin in the build dizzy. But you're half Jamaican, so it's probably Ray and his Ross Clark nephew, his granddad, his son, you know, and a couple of Ray's sisters. Neat in the build dizzy. That's how heavy you've been lifting. Yellow Beezy looks like he weighs a bit of a chunk for him as well. You lift him up, don't ya? In the build dizzy. So yeah, you've been doing heavy lifting. Not the right type of heavy lifting, but heavy lifting nonetheless, Mr. Errol Spence. So he responded, but you know, he obviously had to do it on Twitter because he couldn't afford the bloody translator. If he'd have done it on YouTube or Instagram Live, he would have had, yeah. That costs a lot of money for those type of mumble rapper translators. You know, they're still translating from English mumble rap to generic English. Yeah, they cost a fair bit in the producing. If someone wants to use cue cards and bullet points, that's what we use in the corporate world, so we can remember our bullet points. So our important points that we would like to make. Maybe you don't know, maybe you have never been in a boardroom, but obviously TC knows what a bullet point is and a cue card. Have you ever worked on TV? Guess not. The only time you've worked on TV is when you're fighting, you know, with the PBC in the build Disney. From the entertainment world, you know, we use cue cards. Even YouTubers use cue cards that present their shows. Some people do, some people don't. You wouldn't know. Anyway, that copy and paste, because we all know that you cannot use that type of grammar and you don't know how to use punctuation marks to that level because you've never used them before. And then all of a sudden there's perfect grammar and perfect punctuation in the build dizzy. The only punctuation that you need to be able to make sure you hold to punch to your nation when Terence Crawford comes for you in the build dizzy. You put up the said draft sheet, so we can see what you're talking about. Link at Terence Crawford to put it out. You put it out as well. Let's have a look at your one, because you wasn't getting a guarantee as well, so you should feel ashamed to even say that. So, you know, Adrian Broner was right. Everybody tries to write off Broner. Yeah, he is a bit cuckoo, but he was right, wasn't he? He was right. I can't afford to give you a guarantee, let alone Terence Crawford. You got offered 25 milli, couple of hedge funds. Why are you worried about all money ain't good money? Well, you ain't got no money. Al Heyman didn't even want to meet the hedge funders in the build. He could have just sent his hologram, because at this point, I do feel that maybe Al Heyman is not even alive at this point. And you lot have got, you know, like how Tupac had a hologram and Whitney Houston did a hologram show and stuff like that. I believe that's what's happening with Al Heyman, and that's why everybody's paused and started there. They've got to get the program to, you know, to get the hologram up and ready if he needs to take meetings in the build. You lot are ready to admit that Al Heyman isn't actually still walking the earth. Then we could have a decent conversation, because right now, you know, talking to the dead is wild in the build. I'm not convinced anymore that Al Heyman is absolutely here in the build Disney. You know, planet plenty a planet. Maybe he's on a different planet in the build Disney. Eric James. Errol. Sorry, my bad. Still the same syllables. Still the same fucking initials in the build Disney. So we can call you Eric, Errol. Doesn't really matter. Nobody really cares about what you're called unless it's, you know, your tag name, Sprints Jr. in the build. You were spotted in the club a couple of weeks ago, sozzled and soiled in your usual state of stupor, with those buck teeth spitting everywhere in the build dizzy. With the 25 mil, you could have just took those horse teeth out and got some new ones that actually fit your mouth. Bars. In the build dizzy. So carry on running around with Yellow Beezy. And, you know, your missus running you a bath with petals and love hearts and flower petals, and, you know, oh, it's so warm in the build dizzy. That's a good role reversal, because there's no bath or and me putting petals for no man. That's a man that does that for me in the building. From the, from the different side of the team. Not a problem. Just come out wherever you are. In the building. We knew it has to have to be Twitter wars because that's the only place where you run up your buck teeth mouth. And because you can't speak, it's can't afford a translator, so don't really have the confidence. Terence Crawford isn't a speaker, but at the end of the day, he did his best and he spoke in the building. What did you do? You joked. In the building. You copy and pasted. In the building. Your daddy, Al, gave you all of that to put on Twitter. In the building. You don't even buy your own fights. You don't buy PBC fights. You've got a fire stick in the building. I hope your reprimandation was worth your buck teeth running your mouth and saying these types of things, because do you think Terence Bud Crawford would have made that up? In the building. So yeah, nobody buys your fights either. In the building. It's been a slow decline from 360,000 PP. You think you're a PPV star, but you're not. You're not a PPV star because numbers, stats, facts, and data are in the building. You've been on a slow, rapid. No, not a slow and rapid. It's slowly declining. Well, now it's rapidly in the building. These PBC stars think they are PPV stars. You're just Paramount boxing champs in the building. You're an employee. Al's an employee because his big daddy is Big Paramount. Big P. In the building. Anyway, so I hope this was, you asked for my reply and I supplied. Anyway, I'm gone. Hey girl, it's LadyChann. Rep nonetheless. Shouts out to Terence Bud Crawford. You know, we all know all of the good fighters are over on PBC Island. Errol Spence Jr. is going to be fighting the guy that he's told to fight. That, you know, that he said he wasn't going to fight for 10 years. And now you're going to be fighting him. So shouts out to Keith, washed out, none time, done time, no fun time. Thurman. So shouts out to you. I'll be watching, but I'll be streaming. Just like everybody else, Errol. And, you'll give the fire stick to your people then, because they don't, you lot all don't buy your fights. Anyway, I'm gone. Hey girl, it's LadyChann, written on there. Come box. Gone! Them people don't even buy their own fights. They don't even buy PPVs of PBC's fights. That reprimanding must have been epic. In the building. Can!